What would you do if you came face to face with the person who took someone you loved, not in your imagination, but in real life? Would you ask them why? Would you scream? Or would the words refuse to come out? Because for some families, this wasn't a question. It was a moment they actually lived through. A moment with a monster. This is the true story of Jeffrey Dahmer. And this is how it all began. In July 1991, police officers in Milwaukee entered an apartment that would change criminal history forever. A young man had escaped from inside, handcuffed, disoriented, barely able to explain what happened. He led officers back to a quiet building, apartment 213. Inside lived a man named Jeffrey Dahmer. At first glance, nothing seemed unusual, but what was behind that door was anything but ordinary. Jeffrey Dahmer was born in 1960 in Wisconsin. To the outside world, his childhood appeared normal, but internally, something was already different. He was quiet, detached, observant. He spent long periods alone, avoiding social interaction. As he grew older, that isolation became deeper, not lighter, and without intervention, it followed him into adulthood. As an adult, Dahmer struggled to maintain stability. Jobs came and went, routine broke down, but the most dangerous change was internal. His thoughts became darker, more compulsive. Still, to those around him, he remained unremarkable. A quiet man in an ordinary apartment, invisible in plain sight. Inside apartment 213, life appeared ordinary from the outside, but neighbors occasionally noticed strange smells, unusual noises, things they couldn't explain. Still, no one fully investigated. Until July 1991, a man escaped, and police finally entered. What they found revealed years of hidden crimes that had gone undetected in silence. When police searched the apartment, they uncovered overwhelming evidence. What had been hidden for years was finally exposed. The story of Jeffrey Dahmer is not just about one man. It is about those who never made it home. Stephen Hicks, Stephen Tuomi, James Doc Stater, Richard Guerrero, Anthony Sears, Eddie Smith, Ricky Beeks, Ernest Miller, David Thomas, Curtis Straughter, Errol, Lindsay, Tony Hughes, Konorak Synthesophone, Matt Turner, Jeremiah Weinberger, Oliver Lacey, Joseph Breithoft. Each name represents a life, a story, a future that was stolen. Their names deserve to be remembered, not as cases, but as human lives. Dahmer was arrested shortly after the discovery. During questioning, he confessed calmly, without emotion. His statements stunned investigators. A quiet man with a double life no one suspected. The trial became global news. Psychologists debated his mental state.
Eating of the heart and the arm muscle. It was a way of making me feel that they were a part of me. At first it was just curiosity, and then it became compulsive.
Psychologists debated his mental state. The public struggled to understand how such crimes could go unnoticed for so long. Eventually, he was sentenced to multiple life terms, but questions remained unanswered. How did he remain invisible for so long? In 1994, Jeffrey Dahmer's life ended in prison, but the story did not end there, because the real mystery was never just what he did. It was how long he did it without being stopped. A quiet man, a quiet apartment, and a silence that allowed darkness to go unnoticed. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more true crime and mystery stories like this.